breakfast every day. And she be killing us every morning. And I'll be listening to her on the way to work while I'm at work. I can't really focus until she's done work cooking, because she be saying some stuff make you get up and get out your chair. So take heed to the message. Let's make sure we support her and go and subscribe to her content, because she's doing an amazing job over there. I appreciate you.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We need to start learning how to tell our men what we would like, what we need in a marriage. Because if you don't tell your man what you need in a marriage, this creates chaos. I always tell people on my channel, you got to learn how to talk to your husband.
One and only, take heed to the message.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa. It just means Queen Baby. How y'all doing this morning? How y'all doing this morning? Okay. Now, how are you, Almond Eyes? What's up, Maya? What's going on, baby? How are you, sir? It's good to see you, John. How are you? It is wonderful to see you today, sir. Tara, what's up, baby? Dell, how are you, sir? It's good to see you. I see you in my chat all the time, sir. Thank you for always making a comment on my content. I appreciate you. So now we about to do what it do this morning. Good morning, guys. How are you in Instagram land? What's up, family? We about to start some trouble this morning. Okay. Now, anybody who follow me can I please get the like and subscribe button if you feel my content? If you don't feel my content, kick rocks, baby. This content just not for you. It's just not for you, baby. Hi, Latanya. How are you, honey? It's good to see you. I hope I said your name right. You said the same. Is good to catch you live. Oh, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. So my self-righteous behind started some trouble this morning. Okay. You know, I said self-righteous. Ain't nobody said I was righteous. I said me. I'm saying I'm self-righteous. Okay. So I put out a post this morning. Whoever follows me on Facebook, I put out a post this morning. And hey, Alexander, I put out, and King, how are you, sir? It's good to see you, King. What's up? So my self-righteous behind puts out a post this morning on my Facebook. I had to retract it. So my husband saw the post, and I was talking about Russell Wilson and Ciara. And my king looked at me. He said, "Did you read what you put out on social media?" I said, "Yes." He said, "You sure?" I said, "Yes, I read it." He said, "No, you're going to retract that statement and pull that out." He said, "Because God told me to marry you." He said, "God told me to marry you, and you was a baby mama." Like you say on your podcast, you always say, "I picked you up around the corner on baby mama lane." And I looked at my husband, I was like, "You right." He said, "So you can't come and say Russell, that Russell didn't hear from God. You can't come and say that on social media because God told me to marry you." Now, maybe the way he said it, it didn't make sense, but God does talk to his sons. Is that right? He does talk to his sons. Now, with that being said, my husband is right. My king is correct. He came and saved me on baby mama lane up the street. Y'all know I always say that. My king came and saved me on baby mama lane up the street around the corner. I always say that because he did. He saved me. Okay. But I have a problem with some of us do not acknowledge that he saved you. Mhm. We don't acknowledge that he saved you. Hey, Melania, how are you, baby? We don't acknowledge that he saved you. And why I say she didn't acknowledge, hey, Mona D, she didn't acknowledge that this man saved her is the way she act when she's in public. Like, if you acknowledge that this man saved you, that God told him that this man saved, that this man is supposed to come save you, why are we walking around in sheer clothes, butt naked? Why are we doing that? If this man picked you up on baby mama lane around the corner up the street when your baby was only 9 months old, why are we acting like he didn't save you? But people like to call this man a simp. They like to call this man a simp. Now, I'm going to share something with you. People would consider my king as a simp too. They would. Because he saved me on baby mama lane up the corner around the corner. Okay? He saved me on baby mama lane down the street around the corner up the street. He saved me. And anybody who follow my content, y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying. Anybody who follow my content, y'all know what I'm saying. But I have a little problem with this. I'm going to share with you what I mean. Black mothers, right? We are responsible for a lot of the things that our sons do. Because they come and ask us, Mama, do you think that this makes sense? That I go be with this girl who is a baby mama. And some of our mothers, I won't say all, but some of our mothers said that it is honorable, and I said this to y'all yesterday, it's honorable for a man to take in a woman who is a baby mama. It's honorable for the man to raise somebody else's children. And so Black men have this in their mind. And Russell Wilson, mother, is not exempt from this because she is a Black woman. She's not exempt because this is what we were conditioned and taught, that this is honorable. Now, will I, as a former baby mother, tell our son that this is honorable? I will not. I will not. I'm going to share with you why. I know the nonsense that stepfathers have to go through. Even though it is an uplifting, a righteous job to come in and take on someone else's legacy, even though we were conditioned to be taught that, I will not tell my son that. I will not tell him that. I will tell him, start your dynasty with a woman that does not have children. I will not sit up here and lie to you. I will not sit up here and lie to you because I'm going to share with you why. Stepfathers go through a lot. They go through a lot of pain and sorrow to deal with other people's children. Good morning, Mr. He said. They deal with a lot of pain and sorrow to deal with other people's children. You got to deal with the baby daddy. You got to deal with his attitude. You got to deal with him telling this child, you ain't got to listen to him. He ain't your daddy. I'm your daddy. You know what I'm saying? You got to deal with all this foolery that the baby father will bring to the situation. Now, if the baby father has went on to glory, that's a different story. That's a different story. Yeah, you can walk in and train the children the best way you know how. I believe that wholeheartedly. But if the baby father is still here, he has not passed on to glory, you have a lot of drama to deal with. And then also you have the drama to deal with when the baby mama say, well, that's my baby daddy. He can come over and see his child anytime he wants. Or when you at work, she got the baby daddy in the house while you at work. Why is he there? Why is he there? See, a lot of women, you don't understand the magnitude of how this man came into your life and made you a wife. A lot of y'all don't understand that part. Y'all think, oh well, I'm the kit and caboodle that he need me. No, baby. The truth is he saved you because your baby daddy didn't want you. He did not. Because if he wanted you, he would have wifed you. This is the truth. And some of y'all do not want to say that. This is the truth. He didn't want you. He wanted you for one night to swing from the chandelier. Okay? One night. But the one who married you wanted you to swing from the chandelier for a lifetime. And this is the thing that a lot of y'all women miss, and y'all will mess up this marriage, all because you're trying to please your baby daddy, or you're trying to please the child that came from him. And you will miss the opportunity of having a good husband. Okay? Now, hey, Luke Casey, how are you? Good morning. Too many moving apart from a man to take ownership of another man's child. Oh, that's nasty. Mona said, women should be humble if a man decides to take her and her children. Okay? He has far too many options. Oh, that's nasty, Mona. Luke Casey and Mona, y'all doing something. And Amani's already started in the beginning. I'm tired. Amani said she spent the first 3 years married to Russell, dragging Future in and out of court. Oh, I understand. Now, Lost in Translation said, I have done my time as a stepdad. Not doing that again. Sorry, not sorry. And I understand that part. Now, can I consciously get up here and say, okay, can I consciously get up here and say, you should all be big stepfathers? No, I'm not going to tell you that. Being a stepfather is hard. And only why I'm telling y'all this is because I seen the mountains that my king climbed just so that our family would be focused. Just so when he married me, he knew he was bringing his offspring into the world. You feel me? He knew he was bringing his legacy into the world, and he wanted us to stay together. Good morning, Broken Traditions. How are you, sir? It's good to see you. So I can never sit up here and tell a man that being a being a stepfather is the most amazingest thing in the world. I can never tell you that. Being a stepfather is hard. It is hard being a stepfather because you got to deal with the daddy. You got to deal with his family. You got to deal with that baby having an attitude and getting nasty with you. And some women don't know how to train their children properly. I was one of them. Because my son, who is 30 years old, he was spoiled. He was spoiled, and I gave him everything he wanted. I gave him everything he wanted. Okay? So now that logic and correction is coming in the house. Okay? That we're going into his house. Logic and correction. We're going into his house. This is a problem. Because if this child has never had logic, he has never seen correction, this child will come and be a nightmare. But whose fault is it? Mama, it's your fault. It's my fault. Because I raised this boy and I gave him everything. And when my husband came in to play, it was a whole new thing. Mind you, my husband has never reprimanded this boy. He just talked to him because my son was in teenage years. He just talked to him. But my son didn't like him because he wanted his daddy. Mind you, he know the nonsense me and his daddy had been through for years. okay? And his daddy got married. So he know the nonsense we've been through, but yet and still, he wanted us to be together. You see what I'm saying? So is the child wrong for that? No, the child is not wrong for that. Every child would like their parents to be together. But I'm saying to you, okay, to you, my brothers, okay, don't put yourself in a situation that will bring you any hurt and pain. See, my king put boundaries. He was like, he can't come to this house. If he want to see his son, he got to see him outside. He not welcome in the house. Like, I don't have a problem with him coming to see his son, but he can't come in the house. I don't want to see nobody in the house. You know what I'm saying? Because this is my house. It's all right that he want to see his son. It's all right he want to spend time with his son, but he can't be in my house. And I don't want you on the phone with him late night. Why is he calling you late night? Anything that's going on with that boy, he's supposed to call you in the daytime. What is the problem? Why is he calling you late night? If he call you late night, it should be an emergency. Y'all shouldn't be talking about any of our family business, anything that go on in our household. And when my husband said that to me, I looked at him and I just said, I respect that. And I'm going to share with you why I respected that. I'm going to share with you why. Because my king saved me. When nobody else wanted to come and save me, he did. And I think that's the part that we miss as women. When these men come into your life and they don't have children and they want to make a wife out of you, I think you forget that part, that this man saved you. Because Ciara, truthfully, this, just speaking to Ciara, truthfully, who was going to really come save you, baby? Because you had did so much nonsense. Russell showed you grace. And I think a lot of women don't see that part. They're like, oh, Russell is lucky to have Ciara. Why is he lucky? He came to the relationship with nothing on his plate. She came to the relationship with everything on her plate, yet he still showed her grace. But yet and still she wore to that award ceremony that see-through dress. Who would do that? Who would do that? Even though you are even though you are famous, okay, and you have to wear a certain style. There are women who wear clothing that look beautiful and they still look sexy. Why are we naked, buck naked on the carpet? You feel me? That's the problem I have. There's no respect. You don't have respect for this man. I'm just saying. John, thank you for the $5. Thank you for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you, sir. Let's go back up to the comments. Okay, Luke Casey, thank you, baby. I see what you wrote. Mona said, I'm sorry. Missy, he said, good husbands and fathers go unnoticed and unmentioned. So stepfathers will get a cookie and a lot of people will talk trash behind his back. This is true too. Mona D said, I'm drilling my sons about to turn 12 this week. Mind that they need to create their own family when the time comes and not to expand themselves and resources on other men's children. I agree with you on that one, Mona. I agree with you because I don't want to see my son go through the same pain and sorrow that my husband went through. I don't want to see that. My husband was holding strong. I don't want to see that for my son. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm not saying all baby mothers got some rah-rah nonsense going on. But if this man came and saved you, right? He came and saved you, came into your life, took your children as his own, and he asked you to have boundaries with that baby daddy. You better start it right then and there. When he asks you to have boundaries with that baby daddy, You better start it right then and there. Ain't no I'm gonna do the best I can because he was here first. Hell no. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I don't give a damn if he was there first. That doesn't make no never mind. He screwed you and left you with a baby. We're not doing that. If your husband put boundaries on, the one who put the ring on your finger and gave you his last name, the boundaries are to stand. You ain't got to get nasty with the baby daddy, but you just tell him, listen, you're going to have to pick the baby up outside. This is when the child can walk. You know what I'm saying? You walk the child to the car. There should be no long conversation. 1-2 minute, drop the baby off, go back in the house. There shouldn't be, oh, can I come in your house and talk to you? Nope, you can talk to me right outside. Yes. There should be boundaries. And I think that's the thing we miss. And the baby mama community, because when you've been saved, okay, and I said it, I don't care if y'all mad, when you've been saved, you have to learn how to treat the person that saved you. I'm just saying. Okay? Now, Mona D says it's already challenging to raise your own children. It's much more difficult raising someone else's seed. Mona, you correct, baby? Mr. He said, my cousin asked me, you ain't never been a stepdaddy? My reply was, look at me now. Look at me now. Look back at me. No. Oh, that's nasty. How are you? How you doing this morning? Good morning, sister. How are you doing this beautiful morning? Aza, I'm gonna say your name wrong, baby. I'm trying, honey. I'm sorry. Alexander said, my sister brought 2 kids to her new husband of 36, and they had 3 more, totaling 5 kids. They took me in and other families as well from time to time. Yeah, all his choices. But Auntie put in that work. All right now, Auntie put in that work. That's good. At least she took care and she did what she was supposed to do. Mr. He said, I always imagined there would be a point where children gonna whisper to me, you not my daddy. But it's true. They do say that to you. Because I remember when my husband said something to my son, and my son said to him, you not my father. I don't have to listen to you. Mind you, my husband was the same one who was paying the rent before we got the house. Paying the rent, buying the food, okay? Paying the car note, paying the insurance, buying clothes, buying sneakers, and then you turn around and tell him, you're not my daddy. I don't have to listen to you. That's the thing I don't want my son to experience when he gets older. He becomes a man. See, now when you do a correction, that little boy who talking to you is yours. So if you got to handle your business and put in some work and spank somebody, you do what you do because that baby yours. You see what I'm saying? That's the problem I got. Alexander said, oh, y'all just talking. Oh, Theo, thank you for the $10 super chat. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much. Much love to you. And I love your content, my brother. Your content is amazing. You are a scholar and a gentleman, sir. I love your content. Mr. He said, you know, sir. You already know, sir. Your content is always on fire. You already know, sir. So that's the problem I got. That's my whole issue with everything, y'all. Is that one day the little future will grow up and tell Russell, you ain't my daddy. Now, I hope he don't. You hope and pray he don't. But one day he will, once his father get his ear. Okay? But if the child is smart enough, he gonna tell him, listen, you might be my daddy by blood, but Russell raised me. He raised me. Okay? The child might have enough courage to tell him that. He might have enough courage to tell him that. But the problem is that, do Sierra respect this man enough? See, children will follow what they see. If they see the mama respecting the husband properly, the children will follow. But when you go out here half naked and you doing videos, and it's okay because you married, you doing your thing. I have watched Beyonce do stuff too, and she married. But it's like a performance type thing. She has never been to any gala, right? Or any red carpet, right? Naked. She has never wore anything naked to a red carpet. I've never seen her naked. Okay? Like you might see her in some sheer, but you'll see like diamonds covered her body heavily so you can't see everything. And anything fresh she wears is when she's on stage. Okay? I'm just saying, I'm not taking up for anybody, but it's like a different type of respect level that Russell has and other women who honor their husbands. Okay? And now remember, Beyonce wasn't no baby mama. She was not. All those children belong to Jay-Z. And then you got to look at it too. No, Aminaj, you right. You said it's still wrong. Yes, it is, baby. It's still wrong because you married. Your body belongs to your husband. And I think a lot of people, y'all miss that part. When you marry, you shouldn't be half naked on social media. You shouldn't be fully naked on social media. You married. Now, if you're not married and you putting out thirst pictures, that's your business because they just going to label you as hoe anyway. You just going to be labeled as hoe and just for recreational use. You know what I'm saying? Y'all put yourselves in those categories, okay? Because when a man meets you and he see you like half naked or fully naked and you all on social media, he already puts in his mind you will be used for I would say that word wrong. Recreational use. You feel me? That's how it's gonna be. Now, am I mad with Sierra? I'm mad with her for the fact that she could come out on social media and be naked like that. And Russell looked like he just was so ashamed. And you should have saw how social media, all the black women was like, look how Russell just let his wife do whatever she want to do because he knows she her own person. There's nothing wrong with you being your own person. But do you have to be naked? Why does sexualize, because y'all love to use this word, liberation mean I'm ass naked? Liberation means I'm ass naked. It's okay for me to be ass naked. No, it doesn't. Liberation can mean so many things, but melanated people, my sisters, y'all take liberation to being naked is all right. That's the problem I got with y'all. Peace from Chicago. How are you, my dear? It's good to see you. You said, I hate you, Barry. You said, I hate when women disrespect their bodies. It's true. I hate it too. Aminaj said, that's who she is. Oh, that's nasty, Aminaj. You coming out with blows this morning. Wait a minute. You coming out with blows this morning. Wait a minute. So now with Russell saying this, right? He said that God told him, okay, to be in little Future's life, right? To be a stepfather. This is what he said. Now, check this out, y'all. Check this out. When I call myself trying to post something like this, my King Ted said to me, and I said this to y'all earlier, he said to me, did you read what you post? I said, yeah. He said, no, did you read what you post? I said, yeah, I did. He said, okay, so who saved you? And I looked at him and I said, you. He said, okay, I saved you. That's what you like to proclaim. I never said that. My king said to me, I never said that I saved you. You said I saved you, right? I say, yes. He said, so I picked you up where? Because this is what you tell your followers. that I picked you up on Baby Mama Lane around the corner up the street. That's what you said, right? So you can't get up here and say that Russell did not hear from God. You can't get up there and say that, because God told me to marry you. When I was talking to God and explaining what I needed, God told me you was my wife. Now, mind y'all know I told y'all, despite all that happened between me and my husband in the beginning, before he was my husband dated women that looked more finer than me. Okay? I ain't ashamed to say it. I'm not ashamed. I saw their pictures. Those women were beautiful. Body structure, everything. They ain't have no children or anything. Okay? Now, I'm not saying that I'm a dog, okay? Because when we met, I was young. I'm not saying I was a dog. I had a nice body. I'm not saying I was a dog. But these women were more beautiful than me. And I can cleanly say that with a clear heart, okay? But what I had in me, they didn't have in them. What he saw in me, they did not have. He saw them as recreational use. Mm-hmm. My king saw them as recreational use. Mm-hmm. But he saw me to be swinging from the chandelier for a lifetime. I'm just saying. Saint said, don't play yourself short, sis. I'm not, baby. I'm not. I'm just speaking facts. Good morning, Realistic Vibe. I'm just speaking facts. I'm not playing myself short. I'm just telling truth. That these women before me were beautiful and they had amazing bodies. All the pictures, they were beautiful. He was in pictures with them. They was looking foxy, honey. Okay, I'm not hating. But he saw wife in me and he didn't see wife in them, because I'm quite sure he would have married them. He had the ability to marry these women and they ain't have no children. Okay, he could have started his foundation clean, honey. Okay, he could have started his foundation clean without any stepchild. Okay, I'm just saying. Realistic Vibe said that goes to show it's not all about looks. This is true. It's not all about looks. And I'm gonna play this video for y'all real quick. I just want y'all to hear what this brother said. Okay. So when these women come to social media and they clown other women who don't look like them, because you know the women who clown you be the ones that look just like Barbie. They all look the same with the long wig and those eyelashes and all that clown makeup on their face. They clown women like me that look natural. Ain't no man gonna ever want you, this and that, but I'm gonna share something with you. Even the big girls too. What really turns a man to want to be with you, it will always be your tone of mouth and the respect level. I don't care what you look like. I don't care what you look like. I mean, you gotta look a little something. You gotta look a little sexy. Okay. And my husband always be laughing. He like, cause you know you big sexy. I already know. I'm fresh. I'm big sexy. I don't have no problem with that. Okay. When I throw my clothes on, baby, you better stop playing. I'll be looking like new money. Don't play. Okay. So now let me play this video real quick of what this brother said, because some of these women on these social media streets, they be saying you got to look a certain way, but I'm going to share something with you. It's your mouth, your femininity, baby. That's the truth. Your femininity is the one that saved you. If you learn how to harness that, you'll be able to keep a man. I'm not lying to you. Your femininity, your mouth, and the respect level. Okay. Now check this out. What this brother said, and it blew my heart. I was like, wow.
You see, a man will not marry somebody he's cool with. He's not going to marry somebody that he likes. Just because I like you don't mean I'm going to marry you. You will not impress him with your looks. Your looks will get him to look, but afterwards he'll look the other way. Because as good as you think you look, there's another lady that looks just as good as you, if not better. Have you ever noticed that there are men who will marry a woman that looks less good because the true beauty in who she is the fact that she challenges him to be a better person? You see, there's not one man in here who will marry a woman just because she looked good and just because she got a nice smile, just because, nah, that's not why he's marrying you. He's marrying you because one day he sat on a bed and he said, this woman makes me want to do something real. This woman makes me want to have kids. This woman makes me want to have a business, have a job, get my money right, get it together. That's what relationship is all about. You see, relationship is not friendship. Friendship is just courting, but relationship is partnership. You see, a man will not marry somebody he's cool with.
Now, y'all heard that, right? He said a man will not marry someone he's cool with. Just because you look good, that doesn't mean he will marry you. Just because you made him look doesn't mean he will marry you. He has to see something in you that makes him marry you. I have seen the most beautiful women that I have even been related to, okay? Related to, that their marriage fell because they thought their beauty, okay? They thought their beauty would hold the marriage. But you can be beautiful but have a seller's mouth, and you can always be able to disrespect this man in public and in private. This is how a lot of y'all women, y'all block y'all blessings. I always tell you, your mouth will block your blessing. It's the way that you talk to a man that will make him look at you two-sided. Some of y'all with men that you've been with over 5-6 years and he ain't even talk about marriage. He ain't say nothing about marriage. He ain't even mention marriage. Some of y'all with a man who he's a good man, but he hasn't even mentioned marriage. You know he a good man. It's because you don't know how to talk to him. It's something going on. It's something going on that you don't know how to deal with that thing properly. And what the real question that you need to go and ask this man is, what do you need from me? What is it that I'm not doing? What's stopping us from getting married? See, some of y'all scared to ask that question. Some of y'all scared to ask that question. I'm going to share something with y'all. My king wanted to marry me in the first 3 months we met. Yeah. First 3 months we met, he told me, you are my wife. I'm just saying. See, a man knows when you are destined to be his wife. He knows it. He feels it in his bones and in his heart and in his mind. And ain't nobody going to tell him anything different. You don't have to force it. You don't have to fight him. You don't have to argue with him. He knows you are his wife. I'm just saying. Okay, Biggie said Russell Wilson is not a saint because he was a stepfather. It's because she was looking for him, and she got pregnant. Oh, okay. I don't even know, baby. That's the first time I heard that. I ain't even know. So now, with that being said, my king said to me, no, you have to retract your statement or take that thing down on social media because you got saved from being on Baby Mama Lane. And he's right. I did. So I can't, in all good faith, say that Russell is a simp. I can't. Because just like Russell saved Ciara, my husband saved me. But the difference is Ciara don't understand that her husband saved her. She don't understand that. She says, oh, I did a prayer. So everybody always say, oh, I want to do the Ciara prayer. I want to do the Ciara prayer. But if Russell is saying, if Russell is really saying the truth, that God told him to marry her, then her prayer wasn't nothing. Yeah, I said it. Her prayer wasn't nothing. It was God that talked to his son. Yes, that's it. That's it. Her prayer didn't mean anything. I'm just saying. Because all the women on social media is like, oh, I got to do a Sierra prayer because I want Russell. But you could do the Sierra prayer all you want. If God didn't talk to the man, you can't do nothing. You won't be able to do nothing. If God did not designate it in his heart to do it, you would not, the prayer not going to go nowhere because God didn't talk to him. I'm just saying. Like my king said, God talked to me and told me you was my wife. So if God did not talk to the man, the prayer is not going anywhere, ladies. So all the prayer that you're doing in the world, if God did not talk to the man prior, the prayer is going somewhere else because God did not talk to his son. I'm just saying, I know it's rolling over y'all head a little bit. Some of y'all don't understand what I'm saying, but truth is truth. See, a lot of these women will sit up here and tell you that, a man gonna want a woman that look like this. She look like a dime piece. She got long hair, big butt, breasts, all this other stuff. A lot of y'all women get on social media and talk about you gotta be a 10 to get married. But the truth is, the men, if you a 10 and you got that mouth, you know how to talk, you know how to be respectful, you gonna land it hands down. You gonna land them. But if you a 10 and you don't know how to talk to men and you don't know how to show respect, you ain't gonna land them, baby. You ain't gonna land them. You're gonna be used for recreational use only. A lot of y'all women, 7, 8, 9, 6, 5, 4, 2, whatever, 1. If you don't know how to use your mouth properly, and I ain't talking about giving head, okay? I said if you don't know how to use your mouth properly, okay? All right? You will not be able to keep this man. You will not. Because your mouth can make or break your relationship. Your mouth can build your home and your mouth can destroy your home. See, a lot of older women don't want to tell y'all that, but it's the truth. If you talk slick to a man all the time, 24/7, you talk slick to him, he has never had 1 ounce of respect. All it takes is one woman at his job to say, good morning, King. How are you? It's nice to see you. Do you need a coffee? Do you need a Danish? Do you need something from Starbucks? Do you need something from Dunkin' Donuts? All it takes is one woman to tell him that, because she's being kind to him. She's being kind to him. He doesn't know what being kind is, because when he go home to you, you a monster. This is what makes a man come out of his marriage. It's not always just sex. This is what makes a man come out his marriage. Because the wife don't know how to talk to him. Yesterday, me and my king was laying in the bed. The kids came in a little bit. He made a joke. I started biting him on his beard, right? And the kids was like, "Man, you always biting Daddy." I like, this my husband. I do whatever I want to do. Okay? I like to aggravate my king. I like to. Because I always want us to have a connection. I don't want to be one of those wives that every time he touch me, I'm like, get off me, all this, get out my face. Because a lot of men that I see on social media, they always say that after you done had the baby daddy, right? You got the baby daddy. The next man is always the second fiddle. You know what I'm saying? Because you couldn't get the baby daddy. So the next man is always the second fiddle. And I want to share something with y'all. My king ain't second to nobody. He ain't second to nobody. Nobody can even be in the same realm as my king. Not even in my mind, nobody come close to my husband. Wanna know why? Wanna know why? Because he showed me grace. because he took me when nobody else wanted to take me. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how good you live. I don't care what the hell going on with you. That's your business. But nobody can come close to my king. You can't even tempt me. I might get ready to hit you with a 2-piece because I do not, first of all, take heed does not support violence. I don't support violence. But you can't do anything to me that will make me go out of not being with my husband. I can't even imagine not being with him. You understand? I don't even want to imagine that mess. I don't want to even graduate. Y'all know how many times I tell y'all I don't want to graduate from my marriage. Tara, you know how we do. We said we fell in every class. Tara said we fell in every class. We not graduating from our marriage. And I don't plan on to. Some of y'all think that's cute, graduating from your marriage. Ever since Tia said that nonsense. All I'm saying is that women who are baby mamas and a man come in your life and he walks into your life and he takes your children as his own, you should be motherfucking grateful. That's what I said. I don't care. You got smoke for me. That's your business. You supposed to be motherfucking grateful because that baby daddy didn't want you. He didn't want you. You was for recreational use. Stop putting that baby daddy before your husband. Oh, well, he was here first. Nobody give a fuck. He was here first. That's not your motherfucking business. Tell him that you can meet that baby. Be respectful. You ain't got to be ghetto. You can meet the baby outside. The baby will be outside. The bag will be packed and everything. I'll walk the baby to the car. Okay? That's what you say. Be respectful when you say it. Okay? You ain't got to get indignant, but be respectful. But let me share something with you. Your husband come first. Your husband come first. I don't care how many children you got with this baby daddy. We got years together. I don't give a damn because he didn't wife you. He didn't wife you. The man that's sitting in the house and the lazy boy that go to work 12 hours a day, 14 hours a day, 16 hours a day. This is the man who loved you, that wife you, not the baby daddy. The baby daddy don't get no type of respect, only when you talking to him about the children. That's it. That is it. He don't get no respect of how you govern your household with his children that live in it. Another man that the baby daddy is not supposed to dictate what go on in your house with your husband. I remember when Mr. Let Go had a show. Thank you, Information Man. I see what you put in here, sir. I appreciate you for the $4 super chat, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much. There's something that's going on with my stuff. Thank you so much, Information Man, for the $4 super chat, sir. Much respect to you. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Guys, please make sure you check out the Information Man show on YouTube. Also, please make sure you check out Theo and the Do Better podcast. I appreciate you, sir. Also, make sure you check out John G. Jones, Research Lodge, because this brother has his own content too. Okay, he has his own content too. I had watched him a couple days ago, and he was speaking facts about the Masons. All Information Man, thank you for another. Thank you. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you for the $5 super chat for sure. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you. So now, the baby daddy, okay, I'm not saying you got to be disrespectful, but he's not supposed to dictate what goes on in your house with your husband. He's not. And y'all got that confused, okay? He's not supposed to dictate. I remember when I was watching the show, when Mr. Let Go was on the show, and he said that his children and his ex-wife is still under his program of how he trained them. and that the ex-husband, they don't follow the new husband teaching. And let me share something with you. When he said that, my whole heart broke. I was like, damn, that's horrible. That's immediately what I thought. I didn't think, oh, he's an alpha, all this other stuff. I didn't think none of that. I said that shit is horrible. For that man who took that family and married his wife, his ex-wife, married her and loved her and taking care of those 2 kids that he left there. Okay. And for him to say that on social media and say no disrespect, bro, that's disrespect. I'm sorry. That's disrespect. And I'm not trying to correct no man. I just felt that was disrespect. Because nobody could say, oh, take heed to the message was always on my program, even when she was married to her husband. Hell no, the hell you won't say that. Hell no, the wall you hold it. Oh, I'm getting so upset. Hell no, the won't you say that? No, nobody will say that. I was on my husband's program. I was on my husband program. This is the thing that y'all miss. Because you want to cater to the baby daddy, you would destroy your marriage. You would destroy your marriage because you want to cater to the baby daddy when you're supposed to be catering to your husband. He is the one that showed you grace. He is the one that showed you mercy. I'm just saying, stop trying to put that baby daddy first, because he could have been first if he would have wifed you. So since he didn't wife you, baby, he can't be first. Now you show respect when you drop that child off at the door right there, or at the car, or wherever he wants you to drop the baby. But you ain't supposed to have no long conversations. You ain't supposed to go to lunch with this man. You ain't supposed to be in no quiet place with this man. Y'all ain't supposed to be on the phone late night hour talking about your husband and y'all marriage. He ain't supposed to know nothing about y'all family. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Y'all get that confused. I just wanted to put that out there. Hey, baby, I see what you wrote. Melania says he should have married you before getting you pregnant, if that's the case. Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty. Okay, I see greetings is in there. Melania, you starting trouble this morning, honey. You should have gotten pregnant by Charles instead of Pookie and Rere. Then you wouldn't be in this situation. Oh, that's in this situation. That's nasty. And that shot's fired. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what's going on. That shot's fired. Tara says, yes, I'm in detention. Felon. I'm felon in all my classes. Yes, baby. Tara, I'm with you too, honey. In the corner with the dunce hat on. I'm not graduating from my marriage. Y'all could kick rocks with that nonsense talking about equal rights. I want to be free. First of all, I'm a slave to my marriage. Okay? I'm a slave to my marriage in this big house. Don't nobody come save me. I do not want to be saved. Please. Don't nobody come save me, because that's what y'all like to say. Every woman that's married, she in slavery and all this other stuff. Yes, I'm in slavery. I'm in slavery. Don't nobody come and rescue me. Okay? Don't nobody come and rescue me. Okay? Because y'all like to say that. Okay? Yes. So I just want to add this too, since y'all like to say women are always in, the women who are married are in slavery. I want to share this with you too. As a master, he give me his credit card. As a master, make sure there's food in the house all the time. Okay. As a master, make sure the house got everything furnished in it. As a master, make sure the kids got shoes and clothes on. And when as a master sick, okay, I say as a sick too. Don't be laughing at me. Don't be laughing at me. So now, since y'all said that women who marry in slavery, okay, I'm in slavery. But don't y'all come save me. Okay? Don't y'all come save me. Because as a master bought 2 cars in this house. Don't come save me. I don't want to be saved. Okay? Okay? As a master, give me an allowance every time he get paid. Don't come save me. I don't want to be saved. Okay? I don't want to be saved at all. Okay? Now, one more thing we're going to go through. Don't be laughing at me, Tara. Don't be laughing. What y'all laughing for? Don't laugh. Okay. Let me see what Tara. Oh, Tara, you doing too much. Both of y'all, you and Melania, y'all doing too much. I'm done. Now, there's one more thing I want y'all to hear, and then we done. We done for the day. One more thing, and then we done.
Hey guys, welcome to the Hive. If you are new to my channel, welcome. So Russell Wilson, who is the husband to Ciara, has revealed that God actually told him to raise Ciara and future son as his own. So in an interview, he said, when I walked in the room and I saw, little Future, he's 9 months at the time or whatever, he crawls in my lap and it was like, this is going to be my responsibility, he explained. I remember
he said little Future crawled in his lap and he said God told him he was going to be his responsibility. Lauren said, you got the right master. Yes, I got the right master. As a master took us out to eat yesterday. And we had a good time. I have all the master children. Yes. Yes. Now, Tara says, swing low, sweet cherry. I'm done. Tara says, swing low, sweet chariot, like it's here. Leave me alone. I'm with master and so grateful. I'm done. Yes. Yes, I'm with master and I'm so grateful. We done for the day, y'all. Everybody have a wonderful day. Take heed to the message, okay? Much love to you all. If you want to donate to the channel to help my channel grow so I can get more equipment, I greatly appreciate it. Walker, you play too much. I greatly appreciate it. My Cash App is in my bio on Instagram and YouTube. Also, we have badges on Instagram, and we also have super chats available in YouTube, okay? And if you want to shop with us, it's called ubnracksfashion.com. That is our family business. You can go check us out. Also, we have merch that is available. Y'all see the cup. Merch is available, okay? Y'all come check it out. All right. Much love to you all. Everybody have a wonderful day. Thank you. Take heed to the message, y'all. Take heed to the message, everybody.